Welcome back to Yankee Chronicle. I'm your host, Abby Peel, and it must be summer in New London because the Barn Playhouse is open, and we come right about this time every year and check in. There's so much happening, and I'm now joined by Keith Cloughlin, who's the Executive Artistic Director here. Hi, Keith.
Welcome.
There's a lot happening.
Always.
You really like 0 to 60, hit the ground running.
It comes to the end of May, and we do. It goes to 100 miles an hour here at the Barn Playhouse. You know, we often say that the barn has about 6 12-month staff members, but in the month of May, we go from 6 to, I think there are 75 people on staff here for the barn right now.
Amazing, and it'll only continue to get a little bit bigger before it goes back down. As our
education programs begin, it gets even larger, but it's really exciting.
Really exciting. There's lots to talk about. So you've had Annie Get Your Gun in concert with Symphony NH, which was a great success, and the Straw Hat Review, the 66th annual.
Yeah, so we have some new and some traditional.
Yeah.
So this is the second year we've been able to have a wonderful collaboration with Symphony New Hampshire, and having 25 musicians on the stage. It was just so wonderful to hear that music.
Yeah.
Our traditional Straw Hat Review is a wonderful way that we've kicked off our season each and every year, introducing our acting company, and now we're into the heart of the Mainstage season.
The 5 Mainstage seasons. So starting with Bridges of Madison County making its debut.
You know, Bridges of Madison County is maybe a title that viewers recognize because of the Meryl Streep Clint Eastwood movie, but maybe don't realize that they have adapted it into a musical. Not only is it sort of touching, somewhat heart-wrenching, but the score to this musical is just glorious.
Amazing.
And so it's really exciting to have it on the barn stage for the very first time.
Very first time. And then into a classic sister act, but Whoopi Goldberg is not going to be here.
Whoopi Goldberg will not be here. We're actually going to have someone better than Whoopi Goldberg here. But yeah, they've adapted that also to a musical, and boy, it's going to raise the roof in this place. Just some of the music in that piece. And that is our first musical that features our 15 acting interns.
Yes.
And I'm going to tell you, they've only been here a short time, but they've already shown their worth and their talent. It's really exciting. And
not to get off track here, but tell the viewers a little bit about that process of finding those 15.
Yeah, we actually start our hiring and casting process in January. Actually, maybe a little bit before then, but really the heart of our casting and hiring season is January to April. And we see nearly 1,100 auditions, and that doesn't even account for people who are submitting videos to email. It's probably over 2,000 submissions, looking for the most talented, wonderful young artists to bring to the Barn Playhouse and New London each and every summer. And this company is no different. Yeah,
you often say talent's big, but there you have to be a really good person and bring something to the community as well.
We ask them to do a lot in the summer. Yeah. And so just as important as the work that they do on stage, how they come together as a group, how they spend their summer here in New London is really important. And we've been really lucky. We have some wonderful, wonderful alumni, but this company is pretty special.
Yeah, they're excited to be here too. Ned Mary Poppins will be the
that little known title.
I think I've heard of it.
Some people have heard of Mary Poppins before. Boy, I am really excited for Mary Poppins on the barn stage. This is a story that many people know and love, obviously knowing the movie. But even as a young theater actor boy myself, just loving Julie Andrews and Dick Van Dyke. And you know, it's a magical piece, but at its heart, it really speaks to how this family is affected by Mary Poppins and the heart of what that is. And I have often said, you know, all of these shows in our season really tell stories about how we are changed and affected by the people that come into our lives. Mary Poppins is no different. Mary Poppins comes in and really helps this family come back together with love, and I'm really excited to share that.
Yeah, and great for all ages.
Great for all ages.
Then Hairspray, which is a classic. Get ready to dance in the aisles.
Toe tapping and dancing. It's been a little over 10 years since that was produced on the barn stage, and also show with a wonderful message, but just such great music and dancing. It's going to be a great time.
Amazing. And then the Cottage, which not too many people will know, but gosh, if you want to come and laugh, you should come to the Cottage.
So you're right. Not a whole lot of people will know what is the Cottage. I don't quite know what this is. The best way for me to describe it is sort of romping farce, comedy, a little naughty, maybe at times, but just, I believe, are going to have people just laughing, side-splitting laughter. English countryside cottage.
Yes.
And I think that people are going to be really surprised by how fun that is.
And that is a play.
That is a play.
A play. And bring kids to prior things in the season. Maybe
Mary
not
Poppins,
that one.
this one. Cottage might be maybe a yes. Yes.
And then exciting for the second time, you're going to collaborate with the Transport Group out of New York for a new work.
And so you know a lot. You said this at the top, a lot happening at the Barn Playhouse. We have, our traditional things that we have been able to share, and then new, the Symphony New Hampshire, a couple of concerts that are happening throughout the season that people will want to check out our website, that are one night only special concerts. And then at the end of the season, this collaboration with the Transport Group. It's a award-winning off-Broadway theater company in New York City, and they're developing a brand new play and piece. They've done some readings in New York City, which is just people sort of around a table reading a script, but it'll be the first time ever presented on stage for our New London audiences and surrounding area.
Amazing.
So it's a really exciting time.
Amazing. Well, that only covered the main stage. We didn't get into Monday night concerts. We didn't get into camps. We didn't get into education. So much happening here at the Barn. People should check out the website for more information, or stop by the box office, which is now open.
We take a lot of pride in the work and offerings that we can offer to our community. It's historical. I mean, this barn has sat here on Main Street for 200 years, and it's 93 years of entertaining audiences. And we fill our summers with laughter and joy and music and coming together.
Sure.
And we take a lot of pride in that, and I'm incredibly grateful to the community that supports allowing us to continue to do that.
Amazing. And as always, we'll see New London on the porch.
Wonderful.
Thank you, Keith.